Hey everyone, I'm Cadet Lazaro. Today, we will talk about the operational use of Bnwas, or what we call Bridge Navigational Watch Alarm System in ships. Sensors and alarm unit comprise the Bnwas, which is designed to identify the OOW's presence on the bridge or in the cockpit. Typically, the alarm device is affixed to the bridge and it is either wirelessly or via wiring connected to the sensors. Sensors may be affixed to the helm, chair, or any other point where the OW is anticipated to be in attendance. Cell. Press select for the reserve officer. Long press select the usual reserve officer. Second is the mode. Select the mode of operation. The next is menu. Open the menu. To return a previous configuration or screen access the menu. Long press. The active alert list and alert log are displayed. Next one is cursor pad. So here's the cursor pad. Cursor pad, choose item from menus while adjusting the backlighting of the LCD and keys. Next one is ENT call, which is this one. It is for contact the captain. Contact the captain or another navigation officer to verify the operation. Six is the EMG button, put on emergency line. 7 is the reset. As you can see the reset button. The watch timer is reset. So next is how to turn the system on and off. First of all, the system is powered by the power control located on the switchboard of the vessel. Once power is supplied to the system, the Bnwas display, which is depicted to the right, becomes visible. Note, it is recommended to leave a minimum of 1 minute pass before reapplying power in order to guarantee accurate initialization. The third one is alarm or the main alarm panel. Watch time interval setting and the currently selected watch the time interval appears at the top of the watch time interval countdown timer. Next one is the Bnwas display. Um, in operating mode, the mode of operation at present indications include manual and off, manual on, and automatic. Autonomous operation mode is not accessible for SOLAS governed vessels. Next is the power indication. The power indication shows the power being supplied to the system. The power, AC DC or both AC and DC power. Power AC power and the power DC power. If something appears to be wrong with the system, check the power source or the battery and cables. Next is the system indicator, which here in the parts, the system status indicator. It is for when the systems when the system is operating normally, the system status indicator rotates and its presence on all displays. If the indicator does not rotate, the system may be experiencing an issue. For further details, please see the other Furuno representative or other type of Furuno display. Next one is how to adjust the LCD or LED brilliance key backlighting. The brilliance of the LCD of the main alarm panel or the alarm LED of the time reset panel in the LED of the flash beacon and the backlighting for the keys of the main alarm panel can be adjusted as shown as below. So here's the adjusting on LCD panel and the key or alarm LED panel. 1. Press any arrow on the cursor pad to build. Second is press the right or left arrow, which is here, or this one, the right arrow. On the cursor pad, so you need to press the right or left arrow on the cursor pad. To adjust the brilliance of the LED. The setting range is 0 to 7 and the default setting is 5. Next one is press the up or down arrow on the cursor pad to adjust the key backlighting of the main alarm panel and the alarm LEDs, including flash beacon, and the setting is 0 to 7 and the default is 5. 4. Press the menu ESC key to close the window. The window closes automatically if there is no adjustment within several seconds. And note, if the screen is too bright with minimum brilliance at nighttime, install the shield film. It is optional to reduce the brilliance. And note number 2, the system increases the brilliance one step in stage 1 to 3 of the watch alarm. When the timer is reset, the previous brilliance restored, and brilliance is not changed if it is set for maximum at stage 1 to 3. Next part is mode. The BR500 operates primarily in 3 modes. Manual off. The first one is the manual off. The Bnwas is not operational. Utilize this mode when departing or entering the harbor. Resetting is not required. The default configuration. The next one is the manual on. The Bnwas is manually engaged when the vessel is traversing the open sea. So activate this mode, and a reset is required for operation to resume. The next one is auto. So here's the manual off, and then the manual on, and the last one is the auto. The state of the auto or the automation determines whether the Bnwas is active or inactive. Bnwas is activated when the automation is engaged and activated when it is not. Autonomous operation mode is not accessible for SOLAS-governed vessels. To operate this, enter the mode command, and the user is prompted to input the paraphrase or the passphrase, compose the password, and consult a service technician from Pruno for the password. Second is select a mode using the cursor pad, then press the ENT call key. Second is how to assign multiple officer as backup. The backup officer has a backup icon, B, to the left or their name, as shown in the figure above. So how to assign multiple officer as backup. Before assigning a reserve officer, select the initial officer by pressing the SEL key, which is here. And the second is press the hold and SEL key to highlight the selected officers. Selected officers, fallback icon with an underline. This officer has been preserved as a reserve officer. And number 3, if necessary, repeat steps 1 and 2 and to assign additional reserve officers. 4. Select the reserve officer that was assigned in this manner. Then press and hold the SEL key to cancel the assignment. The underline symbol that appears beneath the backup icon vanishes. An alternate officer can presently be chosen to serve as substitute. Second is the watch alarm sequence. So this example of watch alarm systems. OOW on the bridge is checked via the watch alarm. No alarm is given if the bridge's main alarm panel, timer reset, panel backup, navigator, autopilot, or motion detector is engaged during the watch time interval. If no equipment is operated within the set watch time interval, the system continues as illustrated below. System startup activates the watch alarm timer. The light blue watch time interval countdown timer bar shortens over time. The administrator controls the timer interval on the administration or administrator menu. Next is watch alarm sequence. The equipment connected to the system is not operated within the watch time interval. The pre-warning phase begins. Main alarm panel shows a 15 seconds visual alarm. in yellow, which is here. Next is timer reset panel flashes its alarm red for 15 seconds, or flash beacon flashes. So watch alarm adder. If the connected to the system is not operated within the watch and time interval, the pre-warning phase begin. Mean alarm shows a 15 seconds visual alarm in yellow. Time reset panel flashes its alarm red for 15 seconds. Flash beacon flashes. 4. If the equipment connected to the system is not operated within 15 seconds, the second stage visual and audible alarms begin. Main alarm panel shows a 90 to 180 seconds visual alarm in red, which is here, and sound its buzzer for 90 to 180 seconds. Timer reset panel flashes its alarm LED for 90 to 180 seconds and sounds its buzzer for 90 to 180 seconds. For cabin panel, captain selected as a backup officer. Alarm LED lights and buzzer sounds 90 to 180 seconds each. Backup officers selected on Bnwas display. Alarm LED lights and buzzer sounds 90 to 180 seconds each. Other backup officer, no action. Public cabin, alarm LED lights and buzzer sounds 90 to 180 seconds each. Flash beacon flashes or is off depending on display SW settings or system or sequence alarm settings. So next one is how to call a navigation officer. The officer on watch is capable of calling the backup officer's cabin panel. When it becomes necessary to summon a navigator officer to the bridge, utilize the dispatch function. This functionality is present across all modes. In order to process the watch alarm that is generated during a call, the communication is terminated. Red illumination illuminates the alarm red on the so-called cabin panel, while the panel's alarm emits sounds to contact a navigation officer carry out the steps. For the step, press the ENT call key to show the following window. Second, use the cursor pad to select the navigation officer to a call. 3. Press the ENT call keys to start the call. The call cabin's panel's alarm LED lights and the panel's buzzers sounds. 4 is to stop the call, press the ENT call key again. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.